Hi, my name's Azzah and I'm interviewing Christina Sol. Christina, you are a facilitator or a guide of ayahuasca?
Yes, I am a guide, and I call myself a guide because my work is to absolutely hold the outside safe, that you're totally safe, while you do your sacred journey inside with the medicine.
You call the ayahuasca that you use Paloma Blanca, right?
Yes.
What's the difference between ayahuasca, I don't know what the others are, but ayahuasca or Paloma Blanca?
Paloma Blanca is a category of ayahuasca, and all the other ayahuascas that we've heard about and that you read about, I call the ayahuasca of the sun. And the ayahuasca of the sun is a vertical experience where you can go to heaven realms, you can go to amazing hell realms, you can go to the day-to-day realms. And Paloma Blanca is, I call her the ayahuasca of the moon. And she is the companion, and so she is a horizontal experience. But the experience is not really going out, it's coming into your heart.
All right. So the horizontal is actually within yourself, and the expansion
Of your heart.
is the opening of the heart within yourself.
Yes. So Paloma Blanca's mission is to break open the armor that we all have around our hearts, so that we can drop below the conceptual level of the mind and feel our soul and remember the mission that we have come for, so that we can share this with the world.
Right. As Buddha said, find the face you were before you were born.
Yes, which is really our soul. And our soul is a energetic system, and it vibrates at 528 hertz. And also Paloma Blanca vibrates at 528 hertz. So she's a very high, she's a very high frequency, and it is a gentler journey and a much more loving journey. And it is about remembering. She's a very grounding, so it's not about flying into other dimensions. It's about opening your heart, removing the barriers that we put up, the self-imposed veils that we put over so that we don't see. And so she helps to remove them so that we can see truly what is there and who we are. But who we are in the feeling tones, in the feeling sensations.
In the feeling tones. I like that. Yeah. Okay, as opposed to the rational mind energies.
This isn't about the rational mind. And it's about feeling the qualities of our soul. So in the experience, if you're feeling joy or peace or compassion, that are qualities of your soul, so that you know your soul. Because right now, our soul is descending and it is coming into the driver's seat, and our ego is moving over to the co-pilot seat, because our ego does know how to function on this level. On the third dimension, we're quite experienced at
But being guided by the heart intelligence as opposed to the mind knowledge.
Exactly, by the heart, and that is through feelings. And we can feel, the way to do it is quite simple. It's if you feel good, you follow that, and if you don't feel good, you don't follow that. It's that simple, but we need to be trained. We have to train to bring ourselves in, to feel and let that guide us, and then bring our wise person right behind who is able to manifest it on this plane and live it. It's very important. It's about
living. So embodying the reality of who you really are.
Yes.
So tell me, what has Paloma Blanca, the experience of Paloma Blanca, done for you? How has it changed your life? Do you see yourself showing up different compared to, just imagine before, you know, and now?
I definitely have to say that ayahuasca has totally changed my life. But probably the most important thing that I can say is that I have much more compassion than I ever had. I have much more compassion and I laugh a lot more. And I'm a lot nicer person. Just to accept where each person is and allow them to be right where they are. And they have to accept themselves. It's about holding. This is really about holding. So we put our arms around all of ourselves, our dark side and our light side, and we hold it together and see what happens as we become one ship. We become unified because all of this is us.
Right.
And we have to hold it and accept ourselves as all of this. And then when we are whole, we can make course corrections and come and learn how to find balance within ourselves. Balance of all the opposites that we have inside through self-love. One of the mission of Paloma Blanca is that you enter your sacred heart through self-love so that you can hear the sovereign voice. That is your highest voice, your highest authority, and that is the voice that you follow. And also to create conscious community.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
her mission. That's her mission, and it is through the heart. And because she vibrates at 528 hertz, which is love, and love is the glue that we bind ourselves together. That's how we hold ourselves.
Wow.
And so I wanted to tell you about this. That I just did this workshop, a 7-day workshop, and this is what I'm so proud of. In this 7-day workshop, the 7-day container, what we were able to do with 3 Paloma Blanca ceremonies and 2 days of going into nature and a lot of integration is we were able to do in-souling. And what that means is that we've cleared enough of our energetic body so that it opens and there's space. We've made space so that the higher vibration of our soul can actually merge into our physical body and make this union. And in the frequency of our soul come amazing abilities that we have to learn how. Learn what we have.
Right. Amazing abilities, yeah, because all the great sages of forever say you are much, much greater than you can possibly imagine.
And that's that. So the new territory to explore is us. It's the inside of us, and through the feeling tones. And what the soul's about. But it's not through the mind, it's through the feeling tones. And
what's happening now, you know, with the pollution of our planet, you know, I mean, that's a reflection of the pollution within us, isn't it? And that is not sustainable at all. It's not sustainable. There has to be a change, doesn't there?
yes, and it has to be within first.
Within, absolutely.
As within, so without.
Yeah, yeah.
So in this 7-day workshop of the container, this is the first time, and so Paloma Blanca has actually reached her full potential, and she is a birthing medicine. And so she is a companion medicine to the ayahuasca of the sun. And when our heart is...
It's the yin and yang.
Yes, and so she's the yin.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have both, then you have the whole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that's what's so amazing, that she herself in this 7-day container can produce the birthing of your higher self, your true self,
mm-hmm.
energetically
mm-hmm.
into your body, that frequency, that higher frequency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's amazing. So you do workshops, 7-day workshops.
Yes, yes.
How long have you been personally journeying with Paloma Blanca?
I've been working with ayahuasca for 14 years, and after 7 years came the call to serve the Divine Mother and to serve this medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And so I answered the call and I said yes, and I went to Peru, and I spent 1.5 years in Peru. And this woman said, you know, if you receive the call, you have to find your own medicine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I've done. I have actually brought back a different category, and her full name is the White Dove, White Deer Medicine of the Sacred Heart. And her full name was given to me over a 2-year period, first in Machu Picchu, when her first name came, which was La Paloma Blanca, the White Dove. And then over a 2-year period, her full name was given to me, and the white deer part of her name is that we walk on this earth with the Christ consciousness. That is her aim. That we walk and we ground this experience. We ground it, and anchor it into the earth, and we walk this and live this through our heart.
And Christ consciousness to me means enlightenment.
The awakened.
Awakened. The awakened. Okay.
The awakened consciousness.
The awakened consciousness.
And then, because everything's expanding all the time, is that this consciousness is expanding and changing and growing, and that's the exploration. What is happening right inside of us. It's really quite amazing.
That's fantastic. So you do 7-day workshops on this?
Yes, yes, yes.
We're in San Miguel de Allende in Mexico. So this is where you have your center where you do these workshops.
Yes, well, I didn't know this before, but all Mexicans know this. San Miguel is known throughout the country as the heart of Mexico. And Mexico is the heart country of the world. And we're in the heart of the heart. And I'm working with the heart medicine. So it's like in alignment.
Fantastic. So people can contact you. I'll have Christina's email and webpage. Webpage. I'll have Christina's webpage connected to this video as well. That's fantastic. That's really important work.
Okay. So
good luck. That's great.